Hi everyone, it's Ken Mason from Whispering Souls. Today is the day to do some mediumship reads. So there'll be a little change. I have 3 people today. One of the things Bernard's asked me to do, or been training me to do, or whatever, is to add a few, or have the spirits talk, but also have them do a couple of reads with the tarot cards, or pick tarot cards to show you what they feel is coming for you. So again, hopefully these will make sense. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so the first one I have here is for Darla Jo. Let's see what her, I think she's looking for her grandmother, I believe. Grandma. So let me focus in a bit here on her grandma. Let's see what the cards say, first of all. And sometimes I do these cards just because I'm not quite connected yet, and it helps me connect. So the first thing I have is this lady that's kind of behind you, and with glasses, and I don't know why she shows me this, but it feels like she has things, either you have boxes packed up, or she had, or maybe she collected things and with stuff everywhere. But one thing she wants you to know too is, from what I'm hearing from her, is that there's a lot of good stuff coming your way, and not to really worry a lot about stuff. It's like your mind is still kind of really worried about things going here, there, everywhere. She keeps referring to I don't know if you have a new person in your life, or a new beau, or whatever. She refers to it as a beau. But there seems to be the new person in your life that you might be interested in, or you are interested in. It'll be very good for you. Maybe you have it already. Maybe it's coming. I don't know, for some reason that I don't know if she had a bad foot or right foot, and either you have it or she has it, but something about the foot being fixed. So if it's her, it means she's happy and everything else. She also wants you to know that she's very happy where she is. She's, like, I see her standing there, and there's 2 other people beside her. I'm assuming probably one of them is probably her husband, kind of a little taller than her, kind of stepped back and kind of got his arms crossed like this. And they're both got a big smile on their face, so it looks like they're happy and wanting to help you guys. She keeps saying that it feels like she may have been more in your life, or doing more in your life with your mother or without your mother, or something going on around there. I can't really figure out what she's saying, but she wants you to know that she's very happy and and she's very proud of you. She's impressed with the way you've stepped up, and you've just done the things you wanted to do instead of just lying in a bed somewhere. Something about donuts. So I don't know if there's something there with the donuts, or do you have somebody around you with donuts? Anyway. So in other words, she says, you could have taken the short route and just do nothing, but you've gone out and do a lot of things, and she's very, very proud of that, and especially since the family itself has a tendency of being a little bit either on the depressed side, or having bad things happen to them. In the cards, I'm kind of seeing that she's asked me to show you is that, with these 2 cards, I don't know if this card is showing something. This one here, it's kind of showing that there may be to an end of either a depression, or somebody you're still grieving over, and because this card here is saying use your strength to move forward and to help other people. In any case, this card is saying it's coming to an end. So if this is either depression or grieving part, then it's coming to an end. We also have this card, which says that you're going to be very happy in your relationship soon enough. And the Emperor card says, don't allow your emotions to be overrun by other people. If you get angry or depressed, or not depressed, but wanting to be very angry at somebody, Take a deep breath, go outside, take 5 minutes, come back in, and you'll be a lot more successful at what you're trying to achieve. Anyway, so that's for Darla. Next one is for Jennifer R. I guess it's grandparents. So the first impression, and I think I have both of them, it seems like the female, and they usually come up first, but the first feeling I get from both of them is kind of a couple that even though they had little difficulties through life and whatnot, at the end they were kind of happy and like to enjoy things. Either go out and enjoy the family or enjoy people coming over, or they just absolutely loved when people were around them. It's like to them, family was just a very important thing. I also kind of feel with him that I don't know if it's with cards or euchre or something like that. There was something big with him, some kind of cards. And I don't know if that's a message to you or not, or maybe you're supposed to do that. But I just kind of feel there was something with him. He's a bit taller than her. Why? Like he shows me like pants that seem to be too big for him, or maybe like what do you call those belts that are on him? I forgot what they're called. Anyway, the ones go over your shoulders and hold up his pants, but it looks like his pants may be a bit too big, or maybe he's lost a lot of weight before he passed. So there's a message from you, from them to you, that try not to be overly nice to people, in the sense of it's like you do too much for people and then you get upset because they don't give it back, and there seems to be a sense that you like to help people, but people just don't respect you back. So it might be somebody in the family or somebody else. And the message to you is, if you're going to go to the extent of helping people, then you have to do it as a gift. If it's not a gift, and you're expecting something back, then tell them. Because if you just do something and you're expecting back, but you don't tell them, and you get upset, or people get upset or whatnot, then there's a whole communication issue. Your grandmother wants to know she's very proud of you. And so is your grandfather, but says you spent a lot of time helping others and moving yourself in a position where you can be very successful as you move forward in life. Even though people, or you might not see it right now, but there's going to be a lot of success for you as you move forward. But that's because you've realized that there's things that you need to do first before you can help other people, and you're kind of moving away from that other part, as I was mentioning. But one of the things is always be 50% for yourself, and the other 50% you can use for the rest of your life for other people. So hopefully that makes sense. The cards, forgot the cards. Holding on to the cards. So the one thing I'm getting with the cards here is, so the first one and the second one, this one here says that you're going to have new people come into your life, or new friends. Check out your friends you have. You may have to adapt a bit. There's a few that may be pushing you down or not, you may not like. It does mean that you have to keep people just because they're friends. If they're annoying you, or if you feel that they're holding you back, then push them into a different state. And this card here refers to having enough money to have some fun. So don't worry about spending money, or always worry about it, but in other words, treat yourself and whatnot, and things will go good for you. There's a family issue that's either ongoing or will be ongoing, and you'll need to make a decision on that part. Again, that decision though, so maybe with you, or if you're in a partner, maybe with that side or your partner, make sure that whatever that decision is that you're happy with it. And don't, there's a compromise required, but don't go to the point where you're not happy with it. Make sure that you're happy with your decision, even if it is a 50% compromise. I have a cat behind me, so hopefully she's trying to get up. Yep. I have cats everywhere. So the last person today is Melissa. Yeah, Melissa. For her brother. You'll have, excuse me, sometimes males are a little harder for me to get them to talk or to connect to. Depends on how they passed or what they're doing at the time, because we all know that men tend to be more into themselves and not really like into the communication mode for other people. So even in the spirit world, for some reason they're that way. Let's look at the cards. So the first thing I get from him, and please tell me if I'm wrong or not, but there just seems to be, it's like there's a big smile on his face. It's like he's happy with where he is and what he's doing. He's come to visit you a few times, and you've recognized it, but at times you've doubted whether it was him or not. He says it is him, but at the same time there's a kind of a bit of sadness around him, like he didn't get what he wanted to do or get a message across either before he passed or why he passed. I have no idea why he keeps showing himself as being wet. Maybe he was a country guy, or maybe that's how he passed, but some reason he's wet. But he wants you to know that he is watching over you and hears your thoughts each day. It's like either you're still grieving him or you're actually talking to him in your mind, and it's like he feels like he was a person who would like to make other people laugh because he wasn't happy, or he was just a joker. Because I feel that there's jokes in your head as well that you're trying to either that come to you, or maybe you know where that they're coming from, but he keeps sending jokes to you. But he also says, like, tell the family that he's good, he's happy. Something about there's a sister there with him, whether it was a miscarriage or somebody actually passed, but he's with his sister. There's a couple of family members that are with him. So he's not alone, he's got family members. They're all good. So in the cards, the Hermit with this one. So the Hermit says that you're going to be doing stuff on your own spiritually, or whether you're out, but it's all about going forward and doing things that you like to do on your own and not have to have people around you. And this card is all about the celebration card, whether you're going to get married, have a child or whatnot, but it's a family celebration saying there's something's going to pop up for everybody to be happy with. We also have this card which says that money-wise, you're going to be okay with money, so don't worry so much. And it's like he's saying that, that as you guys move forward, there's going to be money left over for you to do the things you want to do, and he's kind of helping you with that as well. But you also have to, as he says too, is that you need to remove some of the people out of your life. There's like a couple of people in your life that you need to get out because they're annoying you, or they're slowing you down, or giving you headaches or whatnot. It's just kind of time for you to kind of look at them and bring in new positive people and get rid of the negative people. Okay, everybody, that's all I have. That's the only people I have. Hopefully that worked. Hopefully you guys can let me know if it worked or not. Leave, if you guys can leave a comment here on YouTube, and hopefully we'll be able to do some more in the next week or so. Anyway, have a good day. Again, got my spring hat on, so it's nice and spring. It's nice and hot, or not at least hot, but at least it's warm. So hopefully the winter's gone. Thank you, everyone. Bye.